see take 4.
Yep.
30 seconds ago, but there's no lives showing up on it.
Well, I just told it.
Wait a minute. Well, I just told it. Wait a minute. Did you stop it yourself? Because that's the rough side. Sort of lobby t-shirt sleeve.
Can you see my hand moving? Really? Okay. That. Okay, well, I guess I will be screenless. Ha! I heard me say that. Okay, now I'm gonna try to go to my YouTube channel. Will cause a lot of chaos now. Okay, let's see. I wonder if I can click on myself. I have no idea. Yep, there's take 4. Okay. X that. Close the survey. I don't want to take your survey. No, it's not letting me. Okay, let me click that. Nope. Okay, there I am. I see me. I see me. Okay, there's lag. There we go. Okay, I can see me because I need to kind of see the screen. Okay. Okay, thank you, darling. We will proceed. Bye. Okay, y'all. The lovely CB has been helping me because the issue was I was not able to see on my computer screen an image. So as far as I knew, y'all weren't seeing an image, but she has corrected me. I tried to go through Ustream or StreamYard, and I couldn't get that to work for me either. It's been a day. So let me go back over here, and I'm going to X that out. I'm going to leave that running. Okay. Now, I gave myself a thumb up. I'm going to share this again. Take 4 has now been shared on X, formerly known as Twitter. Now we're going to do it on Facebook. I don't know about the lag. Okay, the lag is weird. Take 4. Okay. I don't understand why. I don't know why the picture is not working on my computer. That's bizarro. Okay. So let's go with that. Now the lag's going to bug me. I have my volume turned off. So glad you're here. Hey, CB. Thank you so much. This is really bizarro. Well, I was telling you on the phone. Thanks for calling, by the way, truly. My computer has done several updates. Our TV did some weird stuff a couple days ago. I had to re-log into a lot of stuff. So I don't know. Oh, you know what? I do know what they changed. I do know that Google, and therefore everybody else, I'm sure, has added that whole AI thing, the artificial intelligent thing. And if you've searched for anything the last couple of days or few days on Google, you will notice the first links that pop up are from AI. So this has to do with AI. Our phone did an update and it's added AI on our phones as well. So it's not just Google. That would be, what's my phone? Who made my phone? Samsung. So yeah, lots of people. At first, I tried restarting, replugging the camera and all that. So I don't know. Okay, well, there we go. Life's just a barrel of monkeys. Not always fun, but somewhat entertaining. So anyway, here we are. We're not doing scuffs or mini scuffs today because I don't want to. But it is Third Thursday, so we're still live. We have managed to go live, and hopefully others will show up, not just CB. But thanks for being here. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. And how are you doing, CB? Everything going okay at your house? We're expecting rain, which is why I wasn't going to do this studio cleanup folder stuff. I was going to do, we're going to alter on a cigar box because if the weather moves in, I will probably get offline because we've had yucky. So, okay, CB. We'll talk later. Anywho, I have updated my typical schedule a little bit. Y'all, last Saturday was the second Saturday, so that one's up. And we mentioned Monday was the other day, and that's today. And that one's coming up. I don't know when. Maybe this Saturday. I don't know. This is where we are. Yeah, we've had a ton of rain, and we are expecting up to 4 to 6 inches this afternoon. Currently, the sun is shining from one direction, and clouds and wind are moving in from the other. And this is the box we're going to work on. It is a cigar box. It is an actual wooden box. I've already done some work to it. And that's why I thought, well, we'll work on that as part of Masculine May. And what I did was I used gloss gel, because that's the kind of gel I have, to fill this in and some of these other areas because they're like stamped into the wood and painted. So I tried to fill them in with the gloss. And it had this whole cigar medallion doulaller here. But I took that off and found a little wooden circle and a little wooden letter J. So I put that on there. This gel that's on here has some texture. Yeah, you can see it. There it is. Texture. And I thought we would make this look rusty. Now on the inside, the lid only opens this far. It's not a full piano hinge, but it's a nice hinge. It's a really nice, sturdy wooden box. Yeah, isn't that cool on the lid? Yeah. And I wasn't going to change the inside. What I did here, because this had a big giant label on it, I didn't like the label. Oh, I see I'm flashing out. Hang on. Did that make a difference? Wait for lag. Wait for lag. No, that's not making a difference at all, I don't think. Well, I guess there's not much I can do about that then. We'll just have to be blowed out. Anyway, I painted over the lid with 3 coats of a magnetic paint. Hang on, I'll get the jar pen. I've had it and used it for some other things. It was expensive. It wasn't cheap. I think this was like $25 at the time I bought it. It's Rust-Oleum Magnetic Primer. It only comes in the dark color. Okay. You're supposed to be able to top it with any color paint you want to, but I will probably leave it this color, being how we're going to rusty up the outside. It is very, very heavy. It says it's 30 fluid ounces in here, but this can weighs a lot. I don't know how much. It's pretty heavy. I store it upside down so that when I want to use it, it's easier to stir because it's got all these metal, I guess metal, I don't know what it is, particles in there. So that's what's coated this. I'll show you just a second. Let me put this back. Let me get a magnet. That's a magnet. Did it stick? No, that's not sticking very well. Probably because the magnet's recessed. Let me find something better because it's one of those days. How about this one? Would that one work? That one might work. This one might work. If not, maybe I need to put another coat on there. That one sounded like it worked. There we go. That's better. So the whole thing is magnetic. Why did I do that? I don't know, because I wanted to, I guess. Anyway, the inside's going to stay like that. We're just going to do some rustiness on the outside, I do believe. I think I'm going to put some string, paint string, a different color, and lay it into these grooves because it has these really cool grooves on there. It's a really cool box, I think. I think it's a Nino Pito box. So, anyway. Just us, CB. Everybody else gave up on me, I reckon. And another way to make good textury stuff is a foam brush. That's how I got this texture in the gel. But for now, I just want to cover up these lighter colors so that everything kind of starts off as dark. And I did put several coats of the gel medium here where the original medallion was because that was a pretty deep hole. Anyway, it's been a week all in one day. Ooh, that was yucky. Let me smear that over there out of the way. Okay. I might need all of it. I might not. There may be heat gun involved in this. And there might not be. Now, I don't necessarily think I got all these places worked out to be a level, smooth thing. But with being how we're going to make it a rusty looking top, that's the plan anyway. I think it'll be all right. Won't no matter. And I know that's not as dark as the other brown, but that's okay. So we'll just, I don't want that silver to shine through. It might not. I don't know. Because it's got different places all the way around the box. And hopefully I don't mess up my hinge. It's pretty well covered. I'll show you that side in just a second. No paint booger. See, the hinge is pretty well receded in on this side. And I definitely don't want to mess that hinge up because that would mean it wouldn't want to open very well. Let me get rid of that paint booger. I don't know what else to call those. All right. I'm going to heat gun. Oh, I'm so discombobulated. Heat gun, y'all. Just for a second. Because I forgot to show y'all. Oh, my goodness. What a day. What a day. Could be worse, but it's not. It's not going to be. My secret internet admirer. Always shows 3 other people watching. Okay, hello, lurkers. My secret internet admirer did send me a package this month. Thank you. And we got some Tim Holtz mini plaques. Aren't those adorable? I don't know if we'll use any of those today. Maybe we will. They also sent me these cool vignette panels. They're pretty cool. I opened them up because I had not seen these before. Sorry for all the rattling. I know the noise is crazy. And they're really fun little pieces of wood with like old advertisements stenciled on there. I smelled them. They do not have a smell. I don't know. I'm special that way, y'all. And they sent me a lot, y'all. I got these engravings. They're layers, die cut thingies. There's all kinds. There's a few people. There's a watch and a car and just all kinds of stuff. There's some black and white flowers and very cool. I'd not seen these before either. And we got a metallic sticker book with words because you know I like words. I don't know if we'll use any of these today either, but we might. We just don't never know, do we? Thank you, dear sweet internet admirer. So back to our box. I don't think it needs to be ultimate dry. And I was just, oh, look. I know, we are just so shocked by that, aren't we? Oh my goodness. Some days are just a month long. Hey, wipe my hand off a little bit. I don't want to get it on my clothes. Well, they are painty clothes, but still. Okay, here we go. Now I need to smoosh some more brown paint on that, I guess. Yeah, I don't want that silver to shine through too much anyway. I was just thinking I might ought to get some petroleum jelly and smear around on the hinge. So, and did you know originally hinge back in the old Druid days, not that I remember, hinge actually meant a ditch, which is kind of funny. Okay, I'm just smooshing that around on there like that. Just like that. Okay, and we're done. Oh. Oh, so see, it wasn't just me. Hi, Sue, by the way, if you're still here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Well, earlier I said, I think it has to do with all this AI nonsense, which personally I don't approve of. I know. I'm sure it has lots of beneficial things and all that kind of junk, but I don't want someone copying my voice and putting my words in whatever order they want to. I mean, my words are they're very important. Oh, that's hard. Anyway, they would have me saying all kinds of more weird stuff. Oh, yeah, I couldn't see myself at all. So what I did was I still can't see myself on my live streaming screen. Yeah, it's still very blank. Very blank indeed. Okay, let me go to live chat over here. What is that doing? It didn't do anything. So what I did is I loaded up YouTube and I'm watching from there. Okay, let me go to live chat here because I didn't do that. All right, there we go. Did it make a difference? I don't know. I don't understand what the heck it's all about. Now, I did go back and delete the Facebook links, all the fake starts. And I think I was able to delete those off of the X, the Twitters too. And I used to have a little jar of, oh, great, wiggle everything. Here it is. I found it. A little jar of petroleum jellies. Because you just never know if you're going to need it in the studio. Let me put that back without causing a craft lynch. So think, just touch the corners. Just touch the corners. I think we will apply some of this on our hinge so we don't mess our hinge up. Get this little brush. And just cover the hinge up a little bit. And hopefully we'd be able to wipe it off if we get anything on there. We're not going to do studio cleanup stuff today. We're just going to paint the outside of this box. On account of we're expecting, they said, we're under a weather alert day. Y'all, why they got to newfangle all this stuff up, I don't know. Anyway, we could get anywhere from half an inch up to 4 to 6 inches of rain again today. So, and it's expected up north, up at Lake Livingston area, where they're still in trouble up there. There's still areas that have been flooded after a week and a half now. So, okay. Well, that should be enough. And if it's not, then that's just too bad. That'll be just too bad. Okay, let me wipe this off. And I'm going to go stick it in the sink so I can remember to wash it. Wash it. So I don't get petroleum jelly on something I don't want it on. Okay. Now my nose is going to drip. That's always fun. Okay. All right, touching the corners. I'm going to get the heat gun out again. Hi, Judy. Good to see you. Heat gun, y'all. Oh. All right. My goodness. Anyway, up around Bryan College Station, Texas, they are expecting more wind, so they may get tornadoes. We're on the edge of the possibility. Y'all know, a lot of times they do these weather alert days, and then they end up not being anything for the majority of people getting the alert. I can see the color change. I think it's dry enough. That's enough of that. It's dry enough. See, no paint. Oh, a little bit right there. We'll ignore that part. Okay. I'll talk about the box again in case you mixed that part. It is a wooden cigar box. And I'm going to leave the inside as it is. This I painted with a metallic primer coat stuff. I put 3 coats on there. It was expensive. Would I buy it again? No, I probably never need to buy it anymore. Do I recommend it? Not. Well, only if you really want something magnetic, like maybe a whole wall in your kitchen. You could make it magnetic, I guess. Anyway, it is magnetic. And here's a magnet. Ta-da! Magnetized. Magnetized. Why? Because I wanted to. So I got out. I have 2 bottles of folk art painted finishes. They are old, but they're still juicy in there, so they're good. Is there a color on this? They both say rust. I thought there was a 3rd bottle. Oh, it says 2015. Ha ha! 2015. Hey, Janice, I'm so glad you made it. I'm so glad I made it. So I don't know if that means these are from 2015. That one says 16. I wouldn't have thought they were that old. Oh, there it says 16 there. But maybe they are. They're still wet in there. So, and I think this is a dark brown blackish color, which I don't know if we need that color. We're going to use, because we're just going to make this rusty looking. That's the plan in my head. I'm going to try not to get it in the grooves because I have an idea for the grooves, but I don't know. It does have this gritty stuff in there. So, of course, I'll have to go with the grooves a little bit so they'll be the proper color. And yeah, I can see the grit in the paint. Yeah, I don't need that dark color, at least not right now. And this one's pretty wet. Oh, of course, I had some water on my brush too. Oh, y'all. The old mind does its own thinking. We don't need 100% coverage because rust is weird that way. It doesn't all look the same. So far, it's looking all right. I'm still shaking the bottle. I had some texture on here already. It had some cigar emblem medallion thing that I pulled off. I filled in the recesses and crevices a little bit with some gel medium. The gel medium I have is a gloss, so not that necessarily matters. I don't think it matters. So now don't want to seal this shut. I don't. I'm doing this, well, because I didn't want to do the studio cleanup folder stuff because that one definitely takes me 2 hours. And if the storm goes to move in, I will probably get offline. That kind of thing. So I haven't looked at chat for a minute. Bear with me more than normal. So the point was I had some texture going on this top already. I may have to come back and add more texture to these standy up parts. Okay. And pause to look at chat. Hey, Gigi's here. Mrs. Gigi's here. Janice is here. CB's here. Judy's here. Sue may still be here or maybe not because she wasn't getting a visual image, which was my whole problem today. Every time I tried to come on, let me go back over here. I still don't have a visual image on my live streaming screen. So, yeah, I'm going to put some of the umber on there. I am going to put some of that back on there. This dark one, because it's got the gritty stuff in there too. Which you don't have to have this kind of paint to get the gritty stuff, you can use regular paint, any color even, any color. Don't let the color limit you. And put cinnamon in it. I would recommend cinnamon because bugs don't typically like cinnamon. So they wouldn't be attracted to it as a food source, is my point. That kind of thing. Yeah, that. And you would get grit. Or you could do sort of what I did to begin with. I had the gel medium on there, and I made when I was put the gel medium on there, after it started drying, I did like this with the foam brush, and it made some texture on there. So that was kind of cool too. And I'm just using this paint on account of I have it and I should use it, because when I was looking at getting this out of my rusty paint stuff, I found some other little jars of rusty paints that had dried out and gotten hard. Don't do that to yourself. Don't waste your money like that. If you're going to do the rusty thing, use all your supply up, or at least half of it, before you move on to a new interest. Because that's what I do. I check my interest change. Today I might want to paint. Tomorrow I just might want to cut up paper. And this is just a little wooden circle that I got from Melissa Forshare, who has been gone for many years. God bless her. And a wooden letter J. I'm going to give it to my husband. He's not watching. He's at work. And he doesn't usually watch my live streams on account of they tend to be long. Anyway, I'm kind of liking that. How's that looking on the screen? Not too shabby. As part of Masculine May, and his birthday is Saturday. I have no idea what he wants to do. I don't plan, because every time I've ever planned anything for his birthday or any of our, like our anniversary, holidays kind of stuff, it never works out. I had this one real elaborate weekend planned out one time for our anniversary. We were going to spend the night at this castle. They have this castle somewhere in Texas. I'm not even going to mention their name. And I had reservations, had paid my deposit and all this stuff, had plans surrounding said reservations. And a week before the event, they sent me an email and told me my reservation had been canceled because they had a wedding. Someone had booked a wedding at their venue, and that was going to give them more money. So they blew me off. And I thought, well, that's just fine. Just blow me off. That's pretty cool looking. Lag is crazy. Hey, Popo. I'm glad you made it. I barely made it. With CB's help. Thanks again, CB. I see a dog hair, which no one else would probably notice, but I always notice the hairs. It's not there now. Actually, I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to put a little more of this dark around the letter J. And for those of you that don't know, Popo and I are sort of neighbors. We're in neighboring towns. So I think she'll get the weather first. Looks like the new portrait of the king. Johnny, I think he said he saw a picture of him the other day and that he was looking not so good. The king, that is. Which they are certainly having their hardships, aren't they? With Kate being ill as well. So, and that's sad. And their family trauma, we all know their trauma. Okay, I'm going to stop on the top. Going to work on this side. Hopefully that's not too far to the camera. Let's put some Rusty on. The orangey one. Oh, I didn't shake it. Shake it up. The box was already a dark brown. We just covered up some parts that had silver on them. And I am tapping this because it's, if you brush it, it seems to knock off the little bumpy bits. Seems to anyway. Shake it up. Shake it up. Impersonation of Taylor Swift. I'm not a Swiftie. Although I do like some pop songs. But, you know, whatever. I'm not a Beyonce fan. But I do like her weird Texas one. But if you listen to it, the very first line in that whole song is, "This ain't Texas." So she's actually not singing about Texas, y'all. She just wants to try to break into the country and Western genre, in my opinion. But you know what opinions are like. Everybody has at least one. Okay, Janice. No worries. Has anybody seen Gail? Because now I'm kind of worried about Gail. She's always here, not to say that she has to be. I saw her last night at Rosemary's. Rosemary Morris is on live on Wednesdays and Thursday nights, typically. Although she missed a day or two last week on account of the storms that were rolling in their area, which were basically the same storms that roll through here sometimes. That happens. And I think once this all dries, like over weekend, I will probably put a spray varnish on it just to make sure none of this bumpiness tumps off. Okay, now I'm going to go back. Oh, stop. I'm going to, go back to this side. We're going to put some of the dark on here, which I didn't shake at. Close my little lip there. I think I will probably put some kind of a handle on here because it's kind of hard on a lot of these cigar boxes to find where the open side. Well, for me anyway. We already have established that I'm the special one today. Okay, every day, but whatever. Who's counting besides me? And if anything ends up being what I think is too rough, I will probably like knock off with the fingernail file or some such something. I know it is way close to the camera, isn't it? I mean, my surface is here and my camera is, where's my finger? It's, somewhere up there. I appreciate all of y'all for being here and your patience with my struggle to go live today. But Teresa Church did mention earlier, she was in one of the previous lives that didn't happen. She said that other people have been having issues. So I'm guessing I'm not the only one that cannot or could not see me on my live streaming YouTube screen. I'm guessing. Okay, let me look at it this way. That actually looks pretty good. So we're going to stop on that one. Let me look at it this way. Okay. Oh, I can't do this side because that side's wet. Okay, well, we will top it back over, put my brush in the water, close the bottles. I'm going to get out the heat gun. Heat gun, y'all. Just so we can do a little drying. I have used this paint before. We used it on a Halloween thing. We did a bird cage. Remember the bird cage we did with the witch inside? Y'all remember? So, see, here's a piece of all the crumbly stuff that came off. So I found tapping it with your brush is better than brushing. Anyway. Oh, Chrome users. Yeah, I'm on Chrome. So maybe that's it. Judy says it was Chrome users. There was a problem with a lot of Chrome users earlier, like 5 a.m. on YouTube. Well, evidently it's still a thing. I tried to get on StreamYard as well, and I just couldn't make that log in and work at all. And CV told me she could see me on YouTube, so I went back and tried that again, and that's where I am now. I know I already said I opened up YouTube in another window on my computer. Well, I guess not being able to see myself would make me read chat better. I could always need more help with that. Okay, that's enough of that for now. Make sure I can still open it. There we go. Okay, it still opens, which is good. I may need to touch this up a little bit. Or maybe not. I mean, you know, it'd be all right, right? I think it'd be all right. That's the side we want to paint still. It's not 100% dry. I think it's dry enough we can temp it up and do this side. That's what I'm thinking. Shake it up. Oh, get my brush back out of the water. Oh, it's like gritty now. I'll dry off most of that water. Okay. I think it's the AI thing. I think most things got, you know, fixed for it, but some things it just didn't quite work. Maybe. Shake the paint up, shake it up. Put some on there. Double it around. Can't talk, doubling. We'll look at it this way. Maybe by the time we go live in June, You'll have all those little bugs worked out. I am a little under the weather today. I'm not going to say why, but anyway, just am. One of them things. So that's why I thought we would do the box and not do our studio cleanup folder stuff. Now we can do the back, which is the side I need to be more carefuler on. I can see I've already smeared some Vaseline around. Maybe it's Vaseline. Because I covered up the hinges a little bit. I don't want to seal them shut for sure. I mean, it's a box. We want it to open. So let me go this way. Let me turn my hand around in an awkward position. That's working okay. I think I've done okay missing that one. Get some more paint. Anyway, I know I said it. Y'all know how I like to repeat. My husband's birthday is Saturday. I don't think he's getting the box until Father's Day, though. That's my thinking. Because I don't want to give it to him till it's finished, and I definitely want to spray some varnish on it. A lot of grit in this, y'all. Dabbling. How's that look in the screen? I think it looks okay. That's okay. Okay. Set that over there. A lot rolled over the backside. I wasn't going to paint the bottom at all. I thought if anything, I would put like felt or something on there, so it'll stay smooth and would set more level, or level even. Oh, Judy, you're so kind. Thank you, darling. Well, that's because I'm so young. It could be true. It could be a little true. Just saying. I am blessed with, my husband always tells me, compliments me on my hands. And he had an uncle that liked to hold my hands. And his family always thought that was really weird. But he told me, Uncle AC told me that when he held my, because he was blind. So he was a very much touch kind of guy by the time he, anyway, that when he held my hands, it reminded him of his mother's hands because they were about the same size. Or so he said anyway. I have no reason to not believe him. So, anyway. Somebody's already had a hand fetish for me. Y'all, the things my mind thinks of. And my mouth just says, because that's what my mouth does. It just says stuff. I've covered that hinge way up. That's not good. Get a little dark. Well, that gritty is certainly staying in the brush. Anyway, thank you, Judy. I love you too. Now, flop that back around. Knock that crusty bit off. Now let me open this again so I can make sure my hinge is not sticking. Come on. Oh, sound like olive oil from the Popeye movie. Okay, here we go. Oh, see? Well, you might not can see. Yeah, definitely. Got a little paint going on in there. I don't want that. Be okay if a little bit. Just not too much. My husband does like boxes. Since I found the source for cigar boxes, he's not collected as many as I have. He's a little more picky about the boxes he chooses. Now me, I'm like, oh no, that's a good box. Oh no, that's a good box. They're all good boxes. Okay. Turn that around. We'll get the heat gun again here just a second. Heat gun, y'all. It is hard to find a good source. And this is just basically surface drying. Basically. I think it looks pretty good though. It's oranger, more oranger on the screen than in real life. Hey, Punchin. Good to see you. Thanks for being here, y'all. Don't forget a thumb or two. Share, because we all know I've not shared enough. Yay. I think we've been on about an hour. Well, maybe. Depends on which time. This is our fourth start. Our fourth. May the fourth be with you. I know that day's already over. I think that's going pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. Okay, now I do want to kind of clean these grooves out because I do kind of have a plan with those. I have no idea if it will work, but I have no reason to suspect that it wouldn't work. So I'm just going to move that loose, gritty stuff out of the grooves. And the grooves are just on top. I think it covered up pretty well. I don't think you can tell that there was, we're getting the blur. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't think you can tell that there was words pressed into this. No, I don't think you can. Oh, better get some of this. Oh, good. The petroleum jelly worked. If the color bothers me, I will put alcohol ink on there later, but I will have to clean the petroleum jelly off first. Okay. Now, let me find some string. Well, I know where it's supposed to be, but that might not be where it is. Just saying. I have this size. I have this size. We have another size. Check this out. Yeah. Different sizes. Okay, I have 3 different sizes of string. This is actual string, like for a kite. And that looks like that's going to be our best size. That's what I thought. This is the embroidery cotton, crochet cotton thread. And then this is like a baker's twine. But I think this string is going to be the best for the size, for size purposes. I think it's going to fit right in that groove. Okay. Now, here's the question. What color, because I want to put the string down in this groove. I don't know if we'll put it in that one because that's where the box opens and closes, but we're definitely going to put it in these. So what color to coordinate with a rusty box? I'm going to set this aside. Should we make the string? I'm going to put that over there. Put that in the trash bag behind me. We're going to fold this one up and we're going to go deposit it in the sink. These are silicone mats. I like them. They're easy to clean. They're easy to remove. But they're also very easy to cut. So there's that. Okay, hang on. All right, let me go deposit this in the sink. My bucket of water. Okay, so put some water in it. The sun is no longer shining brightly here. But it's not dark either. Boy, a couple of days ago, man, it got dark. And you know what upset me? I found out after the fact. I don't even know if Popo knows. She probably does. She probably saw it. We had solar flares late last week. And the aurora borealis, y'all know, the northern lights, actually were visible here in Conroe, Texas. How absolutely absurd is that? We didn't know about it. I found out about it the next day, and it didn't happen because it was cloudy and rainy. So there we go. That was sad. I've never seen them in real life. I've seen videos with them. I've seen them in movies. I've seen photographs from other people and stuff like that, but I've never seen them in real life. Oh, Judy, your daughter sent you pictures. How cool. How cool. I would have stayed up past dark if I'd known. Or I would have got up in the middle of the night. Well, I always get up in the middle of the night and gone out there and looked. Not out to the lake because that's too far away. Oh, string. What was I going to do? String. What color should we make our string to go on a rusty box? Anybody have a color idea for the color we can make? I think that would be, I think we'll make strips like that. Make them that long. How many do we need? One. I don't know how many we need. Let's make 5 just for grins. How about a color? Anybody? Color, anybody color. Oh, you can't even see. Got our blur. Way blur. And there we go. Well, that sure makes my hands a funny, weird color. Does that make the color change? Sorta. Do we think we want gold? Black. Okay, we want black. Okay, black it is. Where did Jenna say? Oh, there she did. Ah, I must have some lag in my head. Okay, black it is. And my black paint is in a secret spot. Here it is. I think I will get, I have some scratch paper. Paper you scratch on somewhere. That won't be long. Let's use that. I gotta take a drink. I need some liquid fluids. Ugh. Ugh. Some fluids are not good. Okay. Do I want to use my fingers? I'm gonna get some finger caulks. I have some. They're obviously in a secret place. That's not them. Oh, I know I have some. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Someone didn't think this out. Where else would they be? Maybe in here. I think I have some in the house for sure. I thought I had some out here too. Nope. Okay, well, I'm going to run in the house and fetch my little finger thingies. Talk amongst yourselves. Hey, Miley. I know you missed your opportunity to go in the house, didn't you? Okay, I found some. I thought I had some out here, but I guess I took them in the house. Oops. That one looks, there are various sizes in here. I think I want that many. I guess I could have found some gloves. I know where they are too. I actually know where they are. I don't mind paint on my fingers. I'm just not real crazy about it under my fingernails, especially when you've been using green. Oh, 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 Function cleaned her. Yeah, see, Janice, now I read chat. You know, I'm a little late. I don't know which way this goes on. I think I've used this one before. I'll reuse them if they don't get too mussed up. All right. Doesn't have to cover that whole finger up, does it? Doesn't seem to want to. Let's try this one. Proctologist. That's exactly what it's like, G. Okay. I'm going to put a pile. Oh, goodness. Right there. I probably should have dampened it, huh? So I'm just so smart like that. Oh, well. We're finger painting. Oh, I'm telling y'all, I really don't think things out too far. I mean, sometimes I think I've got it, you know, pretty well thought out, but yeah. It's like I'm serious. Every journal I make, it's like the first time I've ever made a journal, or it feels like it anyway. Now, acrylic paint does not stay soft unless you use the fabric stuff in it. So this will get stiff, and I'm okay with that because we're going to put it in those grooves. Now we need more paint. Can't believe how much that soaked it up. Okay, get another string. And I'm thinking, but what do y'all think? That I will spray the varnish on there and then put the string in the grooves. What do y'all think? Y'all think that's a good plan, or should I put the string in the grooves and then spray varnish it? It's not that I necessarily want it shiny. So I might have a matte varnish. I don't know if I have a matte spray. Do they make a matte spray? I don't know. A lot of times I think out loud like that, even when I'm by myself, because I'm special. We've already had that discussion often, every week, all the time, almost daily. Oh, look, I didn't put a finger on that one, but yet I'm using that finger. And I think when I glue it in there, I will just use regular tacky glue. I think would be just fine. It's That's what I'm thinking. What do y'all think? I should look at chat. Oh, yeah, with the glue stick to varnish. That's a good thought. I guess I ought to put the string in, then the varnish. That would probably be better. Just to be safe, on the safe side of life. I like to be safe. I don't like to turn left outside out of a parking lot across a busy road. I don't think it's safe. I will often turn right, go down about half a block or so to a light and make a U-turn. Well, maybe not a U-turn on a busy street, but that kind of thing. To be safe. I'm not real risky. I'm not a big risk taker. I don't think, anyway. I'm a scaredy cat. Well, maybe not a scaredy cat, but just not a big risk taker. And my oldest daughter, she takes some risk. She'd be like, oh, yeah, we'll just jump in head first. It's okay. My youngest daughter, she let other people go first and then she'd do it. She was a follower. Is a follower. Was. I don't know. Maybe she's not anymore. I can't believe how much paint this has taken. Seems like an excessive amount of paint. To me. Look at chat. Yeah, go around the block. See? Yeah, see? It is safer. I think it's safer. And I'm not in that big a hurry. I don't want the people at the cemetery to get me any sooner than they have to. Any sooner than they have to. And the cemetery people were all out last Sunday. Well, actually, the whole weekend. A lot of people go out there for Mother's Day. The whole weekend, actually. Somebody stole of course, they stole them off a while back before Christmas. Stole the bronze vases off of 2 of our graves. We have 4 that there's perpetual care, but we have 4 that we tend to and take flowers to. And our own. We have our own is there too. Our own headstone is there patiently waiting for us. Okay. Now we have black string. If only you could buy black string. I'm pretty sure you probably can. Okay, I'm going to take that off. Okay. Now let me deposit these. I'm going to go wash you tape my hand. Where's my soap? I'm actually going to use soap. close that. All right. Ooh, seriously. We should have plenty of string. Put this away. Or maybe it won't get on something else. Well, a little bit of paint's okay. Little bit of paint's okay. Okay, I'm gonna look at that. Shoelaces? Yeah, but I need the skinnier stuff. So I think shoelace would be too big to go in my little creases there. I am definitely going to let it dry over weekend because of our humidity. Oh, and I went out and looked at the fig tree today, Popo. You know, I said I had 5 figs. Well, I must be a liar because there's only 2 left. Something ate the other ones or knocked them off. I didn't see them on the ground, so I think something ate them. That was upsetting. We finally got cherry tomatoes. I plant the tomatoes in the front yard because the front yard faces south. And the tomatoes always do pretty well out there. Well, our tomatoes did like crap last year, though. I don't know what was up with last year. I picked one of the sweet peppers this morning. I'm really surprised at how well that's doing. I can tell it's not dry, but I think it's dry enough to proceed. That's what I'm thinking. I think I like it. Pretty sure. And like I said earlier, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just thought it. I think I will put felt or something on the back so it'll stay smooth. That's what all the writing on there looked like. And only it was stamped into the wood and painted silver. But you can't even tell now, can you? No, you can't. Fancy smancy. That's the dampest. It's damp, but it's not wet. Okay. Are any of these? They're not quite dry enough. So let me heat gun them. Get back over there. I'm gonna heat gun some string, y'all. I don't know why, because I'm gonna put glue on it. Have y'all been watching Lilith BM? Lilith, she's been doing the 100 days, and she chose to do mini moo cards. So she's been doing a mini moo card every day, and they're cute. And some are funny, and some are thoughtful, and she's sticking with it. And I don't want that kind of commitment, so I don't. Hey, y'all. That's enough of that. Yeah, that's okay. I think it's okay. Therefore, it is. If I think it, it is so. Oh, wind's picking up. I can hear the chimes. I hope we don't get that much rain. That's a lot of rain on an already wet part of Texas. That's so cool looking, y'all. Okay. Kind of swampy there, too, Janice says. Rain coming today or tomorrow at Janice's house. Oh. Thanks, Janice. I think it'll work. I think I have some felt. Just not sure where. Or what color I even have. Might need to put that on my list. Okay. Now I can't put it on all the grooves because I don't think I want it half on the edge that it would possibly fall off or be pulled off. So, but I think, oh, look how cool that looks. Oh, that is super cool. Super cool, y'all. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the little ones here on the side. You can see there's the groove. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, which means I'll need a little black paint because when I cut it off, it's going to have a white end, right? Right. Okay. So open that up. I'm just going to take the lid off. Shake it up. Shake it up first. Shake it up. Shake it up. I got something white sticking out. What is that? Fuzzball? Yeah. Okay. So there goes that. Get my Aleene's Original Tacky. Okay. The little baby scissors. Measure it precisely. Oh, that didn't cut very good. Well, that's black all the way through there. Measure precisely. That's pretty good. Maybe the black all the way went all the way through. Okay. Should probably get the tweezers. Just a little. Just a little. Don't glue the lid shut. Tap it down in there. Make it get in there. It's pretty good with that side out that way. Open it up. Perfect. I love it when it just works out perfectly. Okay. Probably there. And there. It's going good so far, y'all. Okay. I love you, CB. Be safe. Hugs for Wit. If you want to hug him, that is. You don't have to. Perfect. Oh, that's so super fun, y'all. Can't believe it's working out so well and so fast. Well, actually, I did so much work, previous work to this. This is just kind of a little extra. And the glue will dry clear. So if there's any glue like sticking out, it'd be all right. It'd be all right. Okay, open. Wipe that glue off of there. I know it probably doesn't look like much right now. Can we see what I'm doing? Yeah, I think so. Those need a tippy tap of paint on them. I'm going to put them in place first. Okay, open, open. Definitely going to need a handle on there of some sort. Okay, where's that little, where is that little brush? Oh, it's in the sink. Okay, well, we'll just use this little brush. It'll be all right. Same difference. Same difference. Tap. I know y'all can't see from your angle. How do those look on the end? Can't tell if that's glue or... Yeah. Perfect. Perfect, I tell you. Okay. Okay, so we got the little spots. No, because that can go all the way there. So I need little spot right there. Okay, on that side. That we got way too much string, y'all. Way too much string. So this one's going to need one. Like that. Okay. Yeah, this one's going to need... Oh, that needs... Wait a minute. Yeah, that needs a second one right there. Right? Yeah. Tippy tap. Tippy tap. Tippy tap. This one right here. And yeah, there could be a better way to do this, but I'm not doing it the better way. Doing it my way. All right. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So this one needs one right there. And right there. Oops. Needs a little tap on it too. Just a tap. I don't know if you'd even be able to see this when it's finished anyway, but I'll know. Right? Okay. Let me look at chat. Everybody's saying, Buy the CD. This one and this one. Well, if nothing else, maybe y'all will get some tips for when you go to do a cigar box when you find a source for cigar boxes. It is so hard not to pick up every one you see. Although I really do like the wooden ones. They must be expensive cigars, is all I can say. Right? They gotta be expensive. They're coming in fancy wooden boxes like this. Okay. Now we want this one. And we want this one, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. A little brush. Tippy tap. Tippy tap. Tippy tap. Tippy tap. Okay, let me see. I got a message. Let me see what that is. Might be important. Might not. Oh, I got 4 of them. It's by hubby. He forgot I was live today. Okay. Where are these other ones from? Oh, I already looked at all that. Okay. I found out my oldest son, he's currently working in Carlsbad, he said is where his location is. I think he's like a shift worker. In the oil field business. He usually goes to work for, I don't know, a couple, 3 weeks. Anyway, he said, I asked him if he got to go to the caverns yet, and he said no, he's just been working. No, I went this way. So this way. There are caverns, not at CB's house, but near her area, near San Antonio. Can't remember what they're called. What is the name of that? I can't even remember now. I've been there. They also used to have a wildlife park outside of San Antonio. Been near too. Did I do those for the? I hope so. Well, they're going to go in these little containers. Those little notches anyway. Yep, the wind is picking up. Okay. Okay, so we got our little short ones done. All the short ones. I think that's all the short ones. Because that it goes straight across, that it goes straight across, that it goes straight, and it goes straight. Okay. We still want that, so we can tippy tap this one. This may come out better than I expected. Not that I expected anything less. Oh, we just want that one and that one. That's right. Okay. Let's go. I see some little white right there. Where'd that brush go? That's the funny thing about white. Sure shines in the dark, doesn't it? Can't talk, paint and string. Okay, and if I need to, I can always touch it up later. Also, I reckon. Why not? I know this is riveting stuff here, people. Okay. We want to do this one and this one. So let's do this one. I wonder how if I have to actually get that much in there. I feel like I do. Let's brush it out. Okay. Fixing to look at chat any day now. Oh, goodness. I don't know why I feel like I want that much in there, but I feel like I do. So I will. Okay, rinse that off. Look at Chad. Build a case for him, got to be made of gold. I know that's right. Okay. Oh, I didn't measure it first. Well, we will just have to cross that gluey road when we get there. Okay. Using my bird finger, Popo. We talked about that last night. Well, she talked about that last night. I'm gonna. Oh, open. Can trim that like that. There we go. Okay. Take the tweezers, kind of smoosh it. Make sure it's down in there. Okay, we must have pulled it a little bit. There we go. Push it, push it, push it. Yeah, I'm going to slide my finger across it. Oh, we pulled that one out. Careful doing that, y'all. That's the problem with not letting stuff dry. Really need to let it dry. It's hard to do that. Okay. Well, that won't be long enough. Let's get another string. Now let's measure this one first. More or less. We're going to go about there. Paint our little end. Do we need to touch up anything? Maybe a little bit right there. A little bit right there. Okay. I'm glad we made so many pieces of string. We might need them all. Smoosh it down. Make sure that one still stayed down in there. Quit touching it. Pull it back off on your sticky fingers. She says that she keeps touching it. Glue. And there. Smoosh that. Make sure we got enough glue. I'm sure it's enough glue. Rinse that off. My water's kind of icky over here with all that rusty paint in it. Okay, it's looking good. You made that one too long. It must have stretched. Hey, now we need to tippy tap that end again. All right. Okay, now it's perfect. Perfect, I say. Perfect. Okay. Smash it in there. Smashing it. Y'all can probably hear me bumping it. Bump, bump, bump. I know these cameras just are picking up the sound a lot. Okay, it's looking good. Looking good. Okay. Perfect. I feel like I gotta wipe my tweezers off. Get a baby wipe. Wipe my tweezers off. Okay, we're looking good. I think it's looking good. Smash that in there. It's not looking too good right there. Okay. What do you think? I think it's looking good so far. Okay, put that over there. All right. We still want to go this way. I think I'm going to do these first. I hope we got enough string. Go with this end. Go right there. Tippy tappy the brush. There. Maybe just a little right there. It's like shake and bake. That's not long enough. Rinse the brush, get the glue, look at the chat. XOXO, Judy, thank you so much, darling. Thank you. So glad you were able to be here with all my false starts. Okay. I'm sure that's enough glue in that one. Mm-hmm. That's pretty gluey on that one. It's really going to smoosh out once I get the string in there. It'll be all right. Dries clear. We're going to put a spray varnish on here anyway. Nobody will ever know that we over glued it. Get rid of that. It's bothering me. Okay, my tweezer's back. Pull it this way just a little. Okay, tap it down. Just in case you can't see that that's what I'm doing. Boy, we're really putting a lot of glue in this one, didn't we? Y'all got heavy-handed with that glue. I don't know if you knew that. I have no reason to think this won't stick in there, do I? No, but I feel like I want to do that. Let's smear that glue out a little bit. Yeah. How's that look? Looks pretty good. It's still opening. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, still opening. Still looking lovely. Yeah, and the varnish will actually help make sure that it's sealed in there properly. And we already said that one's not long enough. Okay. I know it's just riveting. Riveting. String. Tippy tap. Okay. Clean the brush. Get the glue. My favorite. Again. Plenty of glue on that one. Okay, there's no change in the weather outside just yet, so still just a little windy, but not bad. Get down in there. Get in your groove. That's your new home. Your groovy little black string. Get down in there. Get down, get down. Boop. Tap, tap, tap. That one end is trying to pop back up again. Why is it doing that to me? It's doing that to me personally. I just know it. There we go. Okay. That's pretty good. We got one side and one side. That's enough for the side. Is that enough for the side? That's enough for the side. Okay. Tippy tap. Shiny white spots. Maybe that one. Maybe that. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this one. It's gonna go right there. That end. How's that look? Looks okay. Wash the brush. Going on this one. Like that. I don't know if I got enough glue in those first ones, but I'm definitely getting enough glue in these. Okay. Masculine May. I know there's all kinds of Mays going on. There's Mermay, Mass Make May. I don't know if there's a Mass Make May. I'm just saying that. Evidently, that one's too long. Now it'll probably be too short. But it will just have to be. No, it's perfect. Perfect. Tweezers. We might have had enough time to do a studio cleanup. I was just afraid it because I don't want to do live streaming in a bad storm, y'all. Electricity goes out and then you got to hear the generator running, which I am so grateful for the generator. But it makes a lot of noise out here in the studio. Just saying. Because it does. Okay. Do that again. Okay, perfect. Turn it. J looks awful small now, doesn't it? I'm so grateful for all four of you. Oh, that one popped up. Get back in there. Get in there. That's your groove. Be groovy, man. Okay. Smoosh it. Get down in there. Get down, get down. Y'all know CV's husband is still, I think he's in a rehab place or a nursing facility. He's mostly okay, but he is not well. Just saying. And she goes out to be with him every day. Just saying. Okay. Tap in, tap in. Yeah, it's gonna take a hot minute for that glue to dry, isn't it? Just don't get too tap happy with it. Sometimes I can't stop messing with stuff. I don't know why. All right, stop. Stop. I say stop. Put our lid on the glue. Dump our aleene back upside down in our can. This can go in the trash. Little extra bits of black string we don't need anymore, I don't think. Yeah, that J sure looks like it's really small. But that was the biggest letter I had. Y'all think it looks too small? Nah, I guess it's not too small because it's what I have. So that's what it is. Okay. I guess we could have done a studio cleanup folder stuff, but we didn't. That's what we're going to do. We're going to call this a day. Gonna let it dry over weekend. Get down in there. I might lay a piece of parchment paper on top, baking parchment that's silicone coated in a heavy box around the edge to help make sure that string stays down in there. And then when it dries over weekend, and I'll spray it next week with spray varnish. Because this is for Father's Day, not his birthday. I already got his birthday. Masculine May for the upcoming Father's Day in June here in the USA. I know, I can't stop. It's like it's poking itself back up. Swelling. Swelling has moved in. All right, that's enough. Okay. I so appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for enduring all my starts and stops today. Oh, y'all. Let me type that in chat. Thanks so much for being here, y'all. And I'm going to end it on that note. Thanks for watching. And happy Artin, y'all.